Hello and welcome. I want to talk to you today about willpower. Now, willpower is your weakest point. I don't know about you, but if ever you have tried to do something using your willpower, for example, give up chocolate cake or cigarettes or alcohol or change a habit that you've had, done anything, if you tried to do that using your willpower, I bet you didn't succeed. And if you got any success at all, it was incredibly difficult. If you have ever given yourself a headache, if you've ever, through overthinking, if you've ever felt overwhelmed, if you've ever had burnout or a breakdown, all of these things are signs that you are trying to use your willpower to create something in the world. Now, if you do want to create something, if you want to create a life you love, if you want to create a brilliant relationship, if you want money, if you want success, whatever that means to you, anything that you want, if you try to do it using your willpower, it's going to be incredibly difficult. Willpower was not meant for that. So if you don't do it using willpower, how do you do it? What do you use? You use the creative power that is within you, the creative power of thought, your own imagination. So imagination, thought is a power that creates reality. And imagination is a way of using this power that you have, your thoughts, creatively to imagine what you want. Excuse me, to imagine what it is you want out in the world. And the way that you do this is that you think about, we all have ideas all the time. We go about our lives day to day and we see things that we want. We know through living our lives what we want and what we don't want. We just have ideas about that. We know what we're happy with and what we want, and we're here to create. So it's perfectly okay to want things, to imagine things and to want them. So find out what it is you want by just living your life. Know who you want to be and what it is you want, and then imagine what your life would be like if you were that person, if you had that thing, if that thing had happened for you. And through imagining that, through seeing that, through seeing in your mind's eye that happening for you and to you, what happens next is you begin to get ideas. The whole universe starts to conspire and work in your favor to give you the next step, for what you do next, to have this happen and come out in the world. And then you follow those steps, you follow them like breadcrumbs. And if you create this way, you'll get great results, for one thing. And what you will find is love and peace and connection and joy. That's what life is supposed to be like. That's how life should be. If you try to create using your willpower, you might get results. You could do it, but you will lose that. You will pay the price by losing your joy, your happiness, the lightness, the fun of life. That bit will be lost if you use your willpower. So your feelings are really, really important in here. Your feelings are like a sat-nav, like a guide to tell you. As I said before, if you're using your willpower to do something, you're likely to feel overwhelmed. You're likely to feel burnt out. You're likely to give yourself a headache. When you are following your imagination, it's going to feel joyful and light. And if you continue on the path, if you continue to push hard, if you continue to overuse your willpower, the feelings that you get into, sometimes you might get into a feeling of maybe desperation and urgency that it's not happening on the timeline that you want. And again, that feeling of urgency isn't telling you to bring in more willpower, to push harder. It's actually that uncomfortable, that not nice feeling is actually telling you to go in the opposite direction. It's actually telling you to take a breath, to take a minute, that now isn't the moment to do this. And I know it's not always easy to head in the exact opposite direction to the way that you've been taught and you know, what has always seemed to make sense. But this is a really, really worthwhile thing to play around with. So if you've got anything from this video today, I would absolutely love your comments. If there's anything else you want me to make a video about, please do drop a comment. I will do that. I always love hearing from you. So have a great day, and I will be back with another video soon. Take care. Lots and lots of love. Bye for now.